don't fail because it's too hard. They fail because they quit too early. If you keep showing up, the life you want is basically inevitable. We're doing that every morning together here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club. So if you want to make a change towards a more fit, healthy, goal-oriented version of yourself, show up every morning, do it with us. Before we move our bodies, we got to set our minds for the day. Let's go. What you're going to do here first is find yourself a little bit of space. We're going to open up our hips, open up our mind, get into our paleo squat position, how we used to do it. If you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, grab yourself a counterbalance, hold it out in front. And while we're here, we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day and set our breath. So we're going to do 4 sets of a box breath, 4-second inhale, 4-second pause the top, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause the bottom to start the day. So slow her down. We're going to start on an inhale. Go ahead. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. All right. Inhale. Well, go. All right. Move the mind. Time to start moving the body this morning, Maple. That is enough. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Maple, stop, please. Just please go away. Let me just see if I can fix this. Stop it. Stop. Sorry, team. We're having some funny difficulties here. All right. So the way we start every morning, we've gotten up out of bed. We're going to get up off the floor now. We're going to go moving for 2 minutes of just steady get down, get up. Call them burpees, call them whatever you want. Lay down on the floor and then get up. At the top, celebrate the fact that you were able to do so. And let's get moving here. You can walk it up, you can jump it up, you can go slow, you can go fast. Just move based on how you're feeling so far. And then ideally turn it up as we go. Incrementally warming up the body, incrementally lubricating the joints and elevating the heart rate a little bit so that when it's time to push the pace, the body is ready to go and happy to do so. So, good morning to everybody. Give yourself a quick congratulations, pat on the back for getting up and making it happen again. Because the life that you want comes at the end of discipline. It comes at the end of you doing the same thing over and over again towards your goal. It comes from not quitting when it gets hard. And if you have somewhere you want to be in life, do it. Get up early, carve it out, prioritize the most important thing that you have a goal towards in your life, take it seriously. Right? People can see what you do. If they see you working towards that thing over and over again, they know that you are that person. So you may need to convince yourself. That just comes through consistent action. Do that thing over and over again. Keep showing up for your goals, and they become inevitable. It becomes too easy. All right. All right, step one, down. We'll get into the rest of the general warm-up here. First thing we're gonna do is just hip flexor warm-up. So standing nice and tall, pulling the knee towards the chest, keeping that standing leg nice and straight as you do so. We'll get about 10 per side here. Start turning on the body. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Layla. Good morning, Jason. Yaroslav, Job, Meredith, Megan. Happy Monday. Way to get up and get after it. And keep that momentum through the week. Be here every day. It's the way to start your day. All right, from there, we're gonna go with the good morning, feet underneath the hips. Send those hips back. Feel the hamstrings. Stand up and squeeze the butt. Maintain that nice neutral spine. Remember, this is just round one. No need to push it, go crazy. Just starting to find the tight spots, starting to work them out. Okay. Next one, just gonna stand on one foot, and we're gonna drop and raise the non-standing hip, relaxing and then pressing. Relax and then press. We'll get 10 per side here, working on the balance on that side at the same time. Switch sides once you've gotten about 10 cycles. As I'll say throughout this, if you notice that one side is a little less balanced, a little less controlled, spend more time on that side. That's the only way you're going to work out that imbalance and find evenness. Okay, and then from there, we'll go into our alternating reverse lunge. So take a big long step back, let that back knee kiss the ground, press through both feet and come on back up. Trying to keep a nice vertical front shin. I don't want to stay out in the toes. I want a nice even foot on the ground there. As I press away, bring those feet together. And then always aiming to stand tall at the top. Chest up, head towards the ceiling. Whoop. A few more there. And then we're going to get down onto all fours and get a little bit of thoracic spine opening. We've got our handstand work at the end today, so we'll make sure that shoulders get nice and open. Come on down on all fours. And what we're going to do from there is just a single arm lift. I want to keep the chest down, lifting from the shoulder, trying to get in line with the body. We'll get 10 per side there. Might get a little bit of cracking and crunching in the shoulders there. Good morning, equipment. Today is going to be a good one. You know it. Get that pull-up bar out. If you've got a machine, we're on there today. If not, no worries, you can run on the spot or do everybody's favorite burpees. So get 10 there, and then we'll hop up for our first set of squats for the day. right. So first set of squats, feet underneath the shoulders, hips go down and back, keeping the knees in line with the feet. I don't want them falling in. Torso nice and tall, and drive it up. You want that weight evenly distributed between the feet, front and back, side to side. Knees being a little cranky. Take it at a pace that feels good. What are you chewing on, dog? All right, and then we'll get into round 2. Let's turn that standing knee raise into a little bit of a rotation. So up in front, out to the side and down, and then reverse it. Up from the side and front, and then down. Somewhere between 5 and 10 rotations per side. And then as usual, spend more time on the non-dominant side if you've identified that. Which by this point you should have an idea. I'd say we do enough single leg stuff that probably makes itself pretty clear which side is a little more of a struggle. A couple more there. This is my cranky side. All right. From there, we're going to go with our alternating staggered good morning. So line up the heel of one foot with the toes of the other. Send the hips back. Feel that stretch in the front hamstring. Stand, squeeze the butt. Switch legs. Hips back, feel the hamstring. Squeeze. And we'll alternate 10 or so. Squeeze. A few more there, and then we'll get into our golfer's deadlift or single leg RDL, whatever you want to call it. Maybe RDL since I'm not a golfer. Okay, so for the next one, standing on one foot, send the other leg back. Find some balance there, find a stretch, stand and squeeze the butt. You can take that range of motion however far you want. You could take it to the floor. Just try not to round the back so much. We're trying to really hinge at the hip there. I like to keep that other foot off the ground the whole time. Just get a little more balance work in there. And then there's the non-dominant side. This side's a real challenge for me. Come on. Come on. Might be here for a minute. I gotta get some work on this side. There we go. That was a good one. Sheesh. Balance is very different side to side. You may notice that with yourself. If so, get more reps on that wobbly side. Work it out. All right. From there, let's come down to all fours and we're going to get into our Spider-Man lunge. So start in a plank position and then take one foot outside the hands and rock it around. Need Talia, Ryan, and Jabes. Yeah, we're missing a few, but hey, you guys are here. All that matters is you are here. And that you're taking that, you're taking that motivation, that discipline, whatever you want to call it, solidifying it, right? Nailing it in. The more times you do it, the more times you don't skip a day, the easier it is. And the more you become that person who doesn't miss, who is disciplined. Strange. Do one more per side here, spending, 10 seconds, 15 seconds per side, finding those spots that are a little tight. I'll switch it up. Oh, there it is. Thank you for hitting the reactions. Much appreciated. If you can reach the thumbs up button in this position, good time to push it. Show YouTube that we like it. And the more you can stay for the whole stream, the more you can replay the whole stream, the more that tells YouTube that people are getting value. So try not to bounce in and out. If you're gonna join us, try to hang out the whole time. I would really appreciate it. And then that'll help us grow. Right, that's the best thing that you can do if you want to support the channel. Just stay for the whole stream. All right, last one here. I think I may have started on this side, but this is the tight side, so we'll stay here a little bit. Thanks, Job. Hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up. But also just joining us, staying the whole time, coming every day. It's awesome. I appreciate you guys. All right, from there, we're gonna go one more for the upper back. And we're just gonna do a double arm, or we'll do a press. Actually, let's do this. Let's do a little reverse snow angel. So what you're gonna do is take your arms overhead, and then you're gonna swipe them back around you. Hopefully you have the space to behind the back, keeping the hands off your back. And then we're gonna bring them back around to overhead, just like if you were making a snow angel, except you forgot that you should face up. So it's a downward facing snow angel. You're getting a little bit of snow on your face. Let's get 10 cycles there. Trying to keep those hands off your back when you bring them around. Keep them up nice and high. Couple more. Wow, that one's hard. All right. And then we'll hop up for our second set of squats before we talk about today's workout. So feet back underneath the shoulders, hips down and back. Just like you're going to sit down on something behind you, like a toilet, or a step, a low chair. Couple more there, maybe 10 total. And you can always add in more of this, right? Depending on how you're feeling. If you're still not feeling super warm, get in a couple more reps. All good. All right, let's talk about it now. Zodai I360, how you doing? Join us. Just about to talk about our workout for the day. Here you go. So today's workout, 2 movements as usual. We're gonna go calories on the machine. We're going AMRAP today, so as many rounds as you can do in 10 minutes of calories on your machine. If you got one, stop it. If you don't have a machine, you can do burpees. So just getting down on the floor, getting back up and celebrating, 10 of those. Or you could do, 30 or 40 run on the spot. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just counting each one for maybe 40 reps. And then the other movement is going to be some pull-ups. So you can go with a strict pull-up if you have a setup like myself and kipping is unrealistic. I should probably show you what I'm doing. Or if you have, the space and the appropriate equipment and you want to go with a kipping pull-up, that does require good coordination. I think it's a great movement. Then you can do that. But because of my setup, I'm going to go with just a strict pull-up. So what that looks like is you're going from a full hang, completely relaxed the shoulders, to chin fully over the bar, and then back down all the way to that full hang every time. If, say, you have a pull-up bar, but you don't have 5 unassisted strict pull-ups, couple options. One is a band. So if you've got yourself a resistance band, hang it on the bar, step into it either with your knee or with a straight leg, and it's just going to give a little bit of assistance on the way up there. If you've got a pull-up bar but no band, and you can break these up if you need into singles or whatever's necessary, what you can do is elevate your floor. So set up a stack of some bumper plates, or a step stool or a small chair or something, and then just use your legs. So I'm going to put my feet on the floor here, straight arms, and I'm going to push with the legs a little bit, but only enough to help me. You could get a little hop at the top and do a negative back down. Just use the legs enough to get it done, but not so much that makes it a squat. All right, so those are our 2 movements. Let's start getting set up for that. You can get a warm-up round on your machine if you want. My wife's got a bunch of Christmas decoration stuff here in the way, but we'll work around it. Just let me know in the chat if you guys have any questions about gear or modifications. You can get a warm-up set on the pull-up bar of scat pull-ups. So if you get into a hang, you can't see me there. Basically all we want to do is pull up at the shoulders, peeking the arms straight, relax back down. So just moving at the shoulder blade, and you can do that with your feet on the ground for a little bit of assistance, or without. So pulling up without bending the arms, relaxing back down. Pulling up without bending the arms, relaxing back down. You can get a set of 5 to 10 there. And then what you might want to do is a warm-up set of pull-ups. So if you're going to do them unassisted, maybe throw on a band. If you're going to use a light band, throw on a thicker band, and just get maybe a warm-up set depending on how you're feeling. I probably should get on that machine and get a warm-up set, but that would be too smart. So let me know if you have any questions here. I don't think it helps for me to run for both, but I do have both streaming. My phone over here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if it makes any difference, but it's great. Okay, so let's change this screen. I'm just gonna fix this whole chat thing. I'm not really sure why it's asking me to sign in to my chat, but I didn't know. Okay, so we'll tighten this up. We'll change the music out for today. I don't think we need the classical music for today. Okay, and we're gonna do it. Good question. Yeah, so for the Jody's just asking, should we report our meters or calories? Cals. So we're gonna go 10 cals on the machine, 5 strict pull-ups, as many rounds as possible. Obviously, if you don't have a machine, you can go with the 10 burpees, or you can go with 40 or 30 reps of the run on the spot, depending on how you're feeling. You do 20, 30, whatever basically would feel, about the same amount of work, the same amount of time as 10 calories on a machine. If you've never been on an erg or an echo bike or something, then 30 to 40 seconds is kind of what you're looking at, depending on how fast you're going. But I don't want to be on there for a minute. I want to ideally, if you were moving at a fast pace, you'd be able to get between 8 and 10 rounds of this workout. So let's see if we can All right. So I think we're ready to go here. Once again, what's the best way to show you this? Okay. All right, we're gonna do it. 10 minutes, 10 cowls, 5 strict pull-ups, as many rounds as you can get in that 10-minute window.
Be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this. All
right. Don't start out too hot on the first machine. Going 10 burpee to target because I'm avoiding burpees low key. Oh, nice. I like it, Joe. Way to start getting back into it. Okay. All right, team. Let's do it. 10 cowls, 5 strict pull-ups. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go for it. I'm gonna ease in the first round since I didn't really warm this up. Ooh, it's cool.
Just hunger thirsty persons in different versions, each do what they that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
All right. Make sure you get a full hang on the pull-up.
Everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. That's it, the end of the song.
One down.
Time to sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. Give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this.
Quarter down.
I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger thirsty persons in different versions, each do what they that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through.
Keep it up, team. Nice and steady, keep moving.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's 3 rounds. Keep moving steady. Pick it up after halfway if you can.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth. Put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Let's go, team. Halfway.
Everybody in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Keep it up.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Everybody in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the face shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient.
That's
Hoping
4.
one day I blow up from the basement. Statement.
Let's go, team. Let's go, Layla.
Shit that I think is amazing.
Equipment.
Waiting for my day when I'm playing.
Job,
Sold out
Megan,
shows for 1,000 faces.
Jody,
Hey,
Jason.
give me that crown. Get in my way
Let's
and
go,
be
Yaroslav.
Get in your place, don't diss my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the losing fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose your gift. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
4 minutes.
Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
3 minutes. 5 rounds. Keep it going. Come on. Finish strong.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth. Put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
2 minutes.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Keep it up.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
6 rounds. 90 seconds.
Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement. The top is so vacant. I don't need shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, I'll diss my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the losing fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose your gift. Oh.
1 minute. 35 seconds.
There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions.
30.
That shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. So do me a favor, don't
20.
treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just
10
go
seconds.
get your own tissue.
I don't know, it's worth it. 5, 3, 2, 1. 1. Good job, team. Walk around, catch your breath. Woo.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth. Put there to
7
make
and
you
1
sick.
for me.
Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions.
Drop your
what you
rounds in the
with.
chat.
Yeah,
Post
don't
in the
ask
comments
questions
if you're
what
watching the
you
replay.
with. I need to run away
How'd you do?
from this and go get off the grid.
How many rounds?
My brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing
And what
it.
options did you use? What machines?
What to do, man, they
Did you
don't
go
know
strict?
shit.
Post in the comments, post in the chat. Great sprint at the end. Thanks. I didn't want to just quit with 15 seconds left. 5 rounds, 10 cals. Great job, Jody. We missed Leela, probably left. Have a great day though. All right, walk around, catch your breath, and then we'll talk about our handstands.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement.
Jason, Job, how'd it go?
Shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. Some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose
60
to dip.
total
You choose to
cals
play
on
to
concept
lose a
2
grip
are.
and lose a gift. Oh.
You got it. You're on a rower, right, Jody? Way to finish at the end, coach. You pushed me. Awesome. Great job, Job. 8 and 8. Hell yeah. Burpees and pull-ups. Bringing back some memories. Handstand's gonna hurt, you think? Good workout, Jason. How'd it go? Did you row and strict pull-up? All right, let's talk about handstands. I gotta fix these chats. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Why does it say to sign in? Weird that it's doing that. All right, handstands. 12 cal row. 5 strict, huh? 10 was too easy. All right. Okay, so let's talk about the handstands. You can choose basically whatever you want here, right? You can do holds, shoulder taps, wall walks, handstand push-ups, whatever you'd like. Personally, we're gonna go with some holds. We've been working the last few weeks on this. I'm working towards 1 minute on, 1 minute off for 5 sets. But you could do whatever. If you've made it to that, you know, Jason, Jody, I know you've been, I know you guys, I think, have been hitting the 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So if you want to step that up, what you could do is aim for, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 10 sets. Giving you less rest in between is an option. But as I was saying, I'm gonna aim for 1 minute on, 1 minute off today, or at least something like that. So let's talk about the handstand. If you're comfortable kicking into a handstand, you can set up a mat on the floor if you want, or just right on the ground. I do it because my hands get a little slippery. And then what you're looking at is, hands 6 to 8 inches from the wall, and you're pressing into the floor hard, feet are together, abs squeeze, leg squeeze, butt squeeze. You're trying to just be one rigid position. And during that time, you're just actively pressing and breathing. If you're not comfortable kicking up to the wall yet, you're just gonna do the opposite. You're gonna face down, basically. Start on all fours, come up to a downward dog, and then just take your legs up the wall from there. So that's option one in terms of a wall walk. If that's too easy, you wanna get closer, walk your hands back towards the wall until just your nose and your toes are touching. What you don't wanna do is arch and have the belly touching. Just the nose and toes is the goal. And you can walk it out. You can cartwheel it out if you have the space. And we'll talk about another option here as well. But Jody, instead of 1 minute on, 1 minute off, you want 30-30. It's up to you. If the 1 minute on, 1 minute off is getting easy, basically, step it up with 30-30. I'm gonna go 1 on, 1 off because I definitely haven't gotten there yet, and that's gonna be extremely challenging for me. I just want it to be hard. I just wanna make sure that if you've gotten to a place where it's getting easier, that we're always challenging ourselves. If you don't feel comfortable, good morning, Tasharia. All right, it's time to get into handstands, Tasharia. We're just talking about it. So if you don't feel comfortable kicking up to the wall, you can do just like a downward dog handstand. If you've done the downward dog handstand before, start thinking about elevating the ground. So right, I've got a little stack of bumper plates here. You can see, I'll make it more obvious, except the dog is blocking it now. People go. You can see a little stack here. I can put my feet up on that, and then from there, get into my downward dog. If you want more out of that, you could take a foot off, and then we're getting more and more upside down, right? More and more into that handstand position. But just choose an option that's challenging, but doable. So it doesn't need to be, it doesn't need to be that, it doesn't need to be this. Choose the one that is gonna be challenging for you. And you can determine that through the course of this 10 minutes. So you can see, start the first one, see how it feels, and you can always modulate based on how you're feeling there. All right, I'll assess as I go along. After all that pulling, it's gonna hurt. Okay, foot off is good. Yeah, if you take the one leg up, it'll get you even more vertical. Coach, I'm going handstand walks, that's cool. Or I can do 2 wall walks. Job, have you tried the handstand hold with us before, the 1 minute on, 1 minute off? If not, try that. It's challenging. It's very challenging. But you obviously, you can do handstand walks or whatnot, but if you're underestimating the hold, give it a try. All right, hopefully we all have an option that we like. You can go wall walks, right? You can go feet up the wall and hold. You can kick up and hold. You can go downward dog and hold. Okay. I think I'm ready. You can always take the first round as an ease in, do a little bit less on the first one, and then ramp it up as we go. Very challenging. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's do this. So we're gonna go interval, 10 minutes. So once again, you can go every minute and do, 30 seconds or less, or every second, which is what I'm gonna do, trying to hold for that minute every second minute. All right, let's do it. Whoops, what happened? 10 seconds. Copy that, 1 minute hold, let's give her a go. If you find it easy, Job, like halfway through, switch it up. Go ahead. I'll try to give you the 10s. That's 10. That's 20. That's 30. Active press. Feet together, ab squeeze, butt squeeze. Keep going through your checklist. 40. That's 50. 5, 3, 2, 1. One down. If you find that really easy, you could always go a minute 10 on and 50 off. You could go a minute 20 on and 40 off, right? You can make this as hard as you want. I mean, to eventually the point where you hold for 10 minutes straight. That sounds insane, but people can do it. We were talking about, shoot, I can't even think of his name now. Oh, the Power Monkey guy. Either way, he was talking about holding for 30 minutes while watching a TV show. Or Netflix or something. Why can't I think of his name right now? Oh, shoot, we're going back in. 5, Dave Durante. 3, 2, 1. Back in set 2. So stay nice and calm, keep pressing, just go through that checklist. Focus on the breath. 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 3, 2, 1. 2 down. Job. Very tough while going 50 seconds. There you go, buddy. There you go. I wasn't kidding. I was not joking. I hope his TV was flipped. Yeah, I wonder if he's watching it upside down. Good question, equipment. Maybe he's got a mirror or something that he looks at it through. That's funny. Whew. Yeah, it's no joke, eh, Job? It seems simple, but it is no joke. Jody says, crying. Come on. Where's Jason? I know Jason does not mind this at all. He loves the handstand holds. You still there, Jason? Just having a quiet morning? Alright, we're back at it here in 5, 3, 2, 1. Get in there. 10. 20. 30. Is that Jason? 40. Keep fighting. 50. 5, 3, 2, 1. 3 down. Traps. That's it, Jason. I feel like you could probably do 110 on and 50 off, couldn't you? You're our resident handstand hold master, I think. Shoulders are getting fatigued. 2 more to go, team. 2 more. Try to just rest completely. "20 seconds. Shoulders are getting heavy. How is this supposed to... There you go. Jason's up. Maple, no. That's not yours. All right, we're back on 3, 2, 1. Jeez, dog. Second last one. The dog was chewing on a dumbbell. Oh, goodness. Get your toy. Please don't. Just don't lick me. Go get your toy. Good girl. That's 20. 30. 40.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, live life, have no shame, there's no time,
50.
pain, make it grind, I could change, my mind, pick a lane,
5.
commit and climb, the only way
3,
to win it life,
2,
I never miss
1.
that fact, take a look, hand put me in the ring,
4 down, 1 to go.
bring it to the mad light, got time to kill, I got time to feel like
Almost there.
I know life's short.
Oh man, that burns. Dave Durante, 30 minutes. Tasharia, you holding handstands with us? Tasharia. 30 seconds. Hey, doggo. Can you do a handstand? You probably could. You'd be pretty impressive, eh? You're an athletic girl. You're an athletic doggy dog. Eh? 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 Alright, last one coming up here. 10 seconds. Fight for it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one here. Focus on pushing into the floor, squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt, and just focus on your breath. It's 20. Try to hold the whole minute, Job. It's this last one. It's 30. 40. 50. Last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. It's at 105. Okay. Great job, team. If you're going every minute on the minute, keep it up. That's 20. Let's see. Modded comment. What happened? Jason said something and I pulled it back. Tasharia, don't laugh. I know you can do this. You can do it from the downward dog position. You can do it feet on the wall, probably. Job says, wow, okay, I submit. The upper body is not as strong as I thought. It's not necessarily strength, though. Part of it is just positioning, right? So if the shoulders are tight and you're sitting out in front, that's going to be way harder to hold. It's just going to burn out faster. Jason says, I still stand from handstand walks. Or I still stand firm. Handstand walks are a CrossFit party trick. More functional fitness from barbell curls. Funny guy. That's a funny guy, Jason. Funny guy. Barbell curls. That's funny. Handstand hold, good for shoulders. Yes, it's also good to be upside down. What was I listening? I was listening to something the other day and they were talking about just for circulation, for you know, getting fluids to different tissues, because gravity is pulling you down, right? Gravity is pulling your fluids towards your feet. So if you can get in a handstand every once in a while, mix that up, there's lots of benefit there. Okay, so we're gonna be, Maple, we're gonna get in a shoulder stretch here. Hopefully Maple goes away. So, we're gonna get into, I'm gonna fix my chat because something is wrong with this thing. Maple, please go. Okay, we're gonna get into a nice overhead stretch here since we have been pulling on that for a while. Job, off to class. Clean and jerks now. Awesome. Have a great session, Job. Thanks for joining us. What's that, 22, 21 days in a row so far? Killing it. We'll see you tomorrow, dude. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get into a shoulder stretch. You know what? Let's just do it the easy way here. We're just gonna go arms on the wall, walk the knees back a little bit, and then drop the chest. Maple is demoing as well. She's not very good at this stretch though. Maple. So, arms on the wall, and then drop the chest. You wanna try to get the arms right in line with the body. And then hopefully your dog is not licking your armpits or stepping on your computer. Good. Let's hang out here for a minute at least. And we'll just reiterate the fact that, you know, you have two options every day. Show up or, you know, skip it. And you know, we can be talking about the 5 a.m. squat club. We can be talking about whatever responsibilities you choose to take on. And I don't mean the things that have to be done, right? Like you have to, you know, I have to do chores here. I have to take care of my kids. I have to eat. I'm talking about the things that you have a choice over, the things that, you know, you could take it easy on. You could quit. You could back down on that choice. Maple, please stop licking my foot. That every time that you know, think about that thing, you've got an option. You've got the option to stick with the plan, you know, get up early, whatever it is, and continue to reinforce that persona, reinforce that identity, that you are that person that doesn't quit, that does that hard thing all the time. Or you've got the option of taking a day off. And every time you take a day off, you start to lose faith. You know, whatever, I do it some days. And, you know, when I'm not feeling good, it's okay. And when I'm tired, it's okay. And then there's more and more opportunity over time for letting yourself off the hook. And really, it becomes a vicious cycle. Eventually, it becomes something that you've completely fallen off of. And then, you know, you're not that person. It just doesn't work, right? You don't get that benefit. So even if, you know, you've had a day off or whatever has happened in the past, you have that opportunity to make that decision every day. And there are tricks, obviously. You know, if you set yourself up with some you know, some habits that make the other habits easier. You know, your alarm is set, or you go to bed early, or you set out your clothes the night before, right? There's all those tips and tricks that you can do to reduce the friction. But in the end, it's, did you do that thing? You know, did you stick to what you said you were going to do and follow through and do the thing even if something got in the way? Right, I was mentioning the other night when we were processing whatever, we ended up working way later than I would have liked, right? I didn't come in for dinner until, you know, half an hour before I would normally go to bed. And I needed to shower, and I needed to get set up, and I needed to do my prep for the next day. And, you know, sometimes my wife will say, well, it doesn't matter if you skip a day, right? These people, you know, they'll understand or whatever. But that doesn't work for me. You know, that's not the way it's going. I'm going to be here because if I'm going to tell you that you should be consistent and that you should work through those tough days, then I'm going to do it with you, right? I have to hold that line if I'm going to say, hey, this is what you should be doing. So, on that note, let's talk real quick about our homework. Right? We talk about this after we work out every session because this is the time to do it. If you have goals, I should stop saying if you have goals, because you have goals, you need to have goals. Your goals, just like your fitness, just like your discipline, well, first of all, are achievable. Please, Maple, please, please, please. It's very hard to do the computer thing when you're there. All it takes is, just like we're talking about here, is consistency. It takes showing up and doing the thing. Obviously, step before that, if you haven't, you have to define your goal. You have to define, what is the life that I want? What is the person? Who is the person that I want to be? Who is the person? Whatever. You get the idea. What are the things that person does that I'm not doing? And once you've clearly identified that, all it is take the step. It's 6:03 right now. You sit down or stand up, sitting down may not be the right way to do it, but take that momentum, take that energy that you have right now, take that, fired up attitude and go and use it for productivity. Go and use it to work towards that life that you've dreamed of that you think is too far off, but really all it takes is repetition of simple steps. Right? Becoming successful, building the life that you want is not as hard as you think. It's just discipline. It's just repetition over and over again of that thing with iteration, but just doing the thing is what's going to get you there. There's no way that you get there without doing the thing. It's as simple as that. Okay, let me just show you a cute clip from yesterday. I don't know if Talia is not coming back because we showed too many, Maple, no. We showed too many critters. She wouldn't like this one, so if you are a little squeamish, you can look away, but this is real life here. This is my daughter. We went out yesterday to the barn where I had some of the stuff from the butchering stored, and my younger daughter saw a cow head. So just, if you're not into that, close your eyes or something. Oh, that's not the right video. Shoot, that's the hanging beef. Should probably go over and take a peek at that today. But this is what I was meant to show you. It is my daughter finding a cow head. Before I got the camera out, she basically crawled over to it and goes, "Hi." So here is that one. That is Lexi. And she's figuring it out. You can see the tongue is sticking out there. And she's saying hi. I think she says hi at the end.
Yeah, this is the dead cow head.
My wife saying there's a dead cow head.
It's a tongue.
And she pointed at the tongue and said poop. No, that's a tongue. And, you may be looking at this thinking that this is, I don't know, gory, inappropriate, gross, whatever. This is real life. Hey, no. Right? Like those kids know where food comes from. They are not disconnected. This is part of our existence, right? If those girls are going to eat beef, and if you think that exposing them to that is inappropriate, then, should we be eating beef? Should we be eating those animals if we are afraid to show them how that works and where it comes from? She understands that, the leftover bits, the stomach entrails or whatever are going to go out and feed the coyotes around here, which is part of the ecosystem, and the ravens and the crows and all that, and it's going to allow that, the ecosystem needs to be in balance, and those things are part of it as well, and, there's nothing wasted here. It's all part of that system. Something is getting fed, and, that's part of nature. And then my older one is over there playing with the hide, which is hanging over the fence right there. So, oh goodness. Okay, so fantastic work today, everybody. I don't know why this is so funny looking. Why is it doing that? Whoa. A little bit of messing around here today. That's okay. All right. So let's just check what we got on the docket here for tomorrow so you guys can go and do your homework. Thank you for all the likes this morning. 12. Pretty good, team. Not too shabby. All right. So tomorrow, Tuesday, day 9, we've got push-ups and hang squat cleans. So a push and a pull for our EMOM. That's going to be a good one. You can go heavy on that clean if you'd like. And then our single leg work, so our balance and our hopping, maybe some single leg squatting depending on how we're feeling. Perfect. Perfect. So that is that for today. Great work, everybody. You pushed yourself on the cals and on the pull-ups. Hopefully you're seeing improvement on those, whether you're going from a banded option to, or a downward dog handstand. It's all, what's up with this light? It's all, you can't see anything there, can you? The lights are crazy this morning. It's all progress. And even if you're not feeling progress in those exercises, feel progress in your consistency, right? Feel progress in your dedication and your discipline to showing up every day, because it'd be crazy that you weren't be getting fitter, but even if you weren't getting fitter from it, you're developing the discipline. And the discipline carries over to any challenge that you want to take on in your life. So, congratulations. Good old pat on the back to you. Great work. I love you guys, and I hope to see you all tomorrow and every day. Every day. I love you guys. Have yourselves a great Monday, and I'll see you here tomorrow on Tuesday.